That was crappy. Anyways, today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about some good little tips and tricks that you can use when you sign up with these signing companies. If you are a notary / loan signing agent and you are taking loan signings through signing companies, you will be able to identify and understand exactly what I'm talking about so that you can find out some of these tips and tricks. Okay, so let's just dive right on up into it, okay? As loan signing agents, we make mistakes. I am not that perfect signing agent. I have never claimed to be one. I would love to be one. Don't get me wrong. I would love to be that one, but that's just not even my personality to be that person. But I'm learning. And so, it's a, trial and error type of thing. But anyways, when you make mistakes with signing companies, it's not the end of the world. It's getting close to it, but it's not the end of the world. Here's my trick for dealing with corrections and things like that. If you ever make a mistake, whether you catch it or whether they catch it, fix that ASAP. When I say ASAP, I mean don't go to your next appointment. I mean, unless it's just, if there's a way that you can figure out to be able to handle that in the same day and make sure it gets done that day, then that's fine. But when I say ASAP, I mean you need to handle the situation ASAP. As soon as they call you and say, hey, we noticed this, just don't even give them the chance to ask you what you're supposed to do or tell you. Just say, okay, I'll take care of it right now. I'll get to that client's house right now, or whatever it is you need to do. You need to handle it in a rushed way, in a rushed about type of way. I think that's the best thing you can do. As long as you fix the mistakes that you make when you do make them, because nobody's perfect. Once you fix those mistakes that you make, because everybody makes them, that is what they want you to do. They want you to fix that mistake and within that same day. When I say ASAP, I mean ASAP. But if you have to move some things around in your schedule and you're able to still get it done that same day and you can give them a date and communicate with them about it the whole time, I say, that's the best thing you can do. But please make sure that when you make mistakes, you correct them that day. Why? Because these documents have a date on them. They have a clock that is running, okay? There is a clock running on these documents. So you have to be sure to get that mistake fixed and shipped and scanned back, most likely in the same day. You have to do that before FedEx closes or whoever they have an account with or whoever you have to ship it through. So it's very important that anytime you make a mistake, you give them a sense of, I'm going to take care of that right now. That's all they want to know. They want to know that you made a mistake. You're going to fix that mistake the same day. And you're going to also send back the documents, the fax backs and scan backs. You're going to take care of all that in the same day. Okay. Keep this in mind. Another tip that you can also use with signing companies is when you do see these jobs, okay, and you accept them, you go in, you click the link, whatever it is that you do, whether it's from your text or from your email or whatever, whether or not you are early or late, always accept the job, okay? If you're an hour late, go click that link when you finally see it with your late behind. Click the link, go in there and tell them you are available. That lets them know, number one, you are alive. Number two, you want to work. And number three, they know that you are alive and your account is up and running and good. Okay, so they'll be tempted to send you more leads. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you do respond. If it's over an hour of time, I would say, it's up to you if you still want to respond anyway. I would respond anyway, but at the same time, if it's been so many hours past when they sent you that notification, it may not matter. And I don't think they'll just not send you anything if you do that once. But make sure when you get these notifications, whether you're going to turn them down, whether you're going to take them, whether you're going to counter with a different offer for pay, please make sure you respond. Point blank period. Respond, okay? Respond. Click the link. Go in there, say if you are, if you are not. If you are not, that is okay. They know you're alive and they know that you just can't do it this time. So they're going to send you more. So you have to give them a reason to know you're alive and well and that you're willing to get work and you still want to get work. So make sure that you respond when you get these notifications about signing. Okay, so my last super great tip for dealing with signing companies is communicate. Communicate, okay? Make sure that you communicate. Don't make them, what's the word I want to use? Don't make them think for you. Don't make them feel like they need to chase you down and ask you these questions like, hey, Are you taking the signing? Are you done with the signing? Have you scanned back the documents? Are you going to scan back the documents? We're waiting on the documents. Are you going to ship them off today? Like, they should not have to ask you those questions at all. They should not have a reason to ask you that stuff. You should be telling them, hey, or if it is allowed, I guess, if they want you to communicate with them and let them know, hey, I'm at my appointment. The appointment is beginning. Hey, the appointment is ended. I am scanning back docs now. Hey, the docs have all been scanned. You should have them. Please let me know if there is any discretions. Hey, I have faxed the documents off. They are shipped off. They're overnighted, whatever. Let these people know every step of the way. When you start giving them step-by-step what you're doing, then it eases them from having to worry about what you're doing, where you are, if you've made a mistake, if you've gotten anything done, if you're in traffic, whatever the case may be. Just letting them know step by step. I'm starting the signing right now. The signing's ended. I'm starting up my, scan backs. When you give them step by step what you're doing, it's so much easier, and they want to work with you. And they're like, oh, okay, this person's organizer. They're keeping up with me. They're letting me know what's going on, so I don't have to keep my hands on this person, okay? When you're less of a hassle and less of somebody that they have to babysit just to get answers about if you've done the signing or not, or if you sent the scan backs, like, that's crazy, you guys. You should be letting them know what you've already done so they're not worried about it or looking or wondering if you've done your job. I know one of my first signings, I did not communicate, and I kept wondering, like, why are they bugging me? But it's because they have to make sure that these documents are getting mailed off in time, that they're being scanned back so they can check for errors and all that good stuff. So it's easier for you to just communicate with them than it is for them to reach out to you, because it's almost a hassle for them, but they have to do it or else they'll never know what's going on with all the notaries that they deal with, that, and on a daily basis. Make sure that you communicate with them. Highly recommend you do that. If there's no way to do that, I don't know. Figure it out. Look up someone in the email that you got from where you received your documents, and maybe reach out to them if there's someone who offered to sell to communicate about this or that. Text that number or call that number and let them know what you're doing. It's good to find a way to communicate with someone, because it just makes you look like more of a professional. It lets them know that you know your job, you know what you're doing, and you know what needs to get done. And that everything needs to be done on the same day. When they know you understand that and you communicate that with them, they're definitely going to hire you on again, or send you more jobs, or send you more work. You'll be more preferred. All right, so to close out the video, I hope that you like these tips. Please take them into consideration, highly take them into consideration until you're able to get actual direct contracts with like title companies, and get some good relationships going with escrow agents and all of that. Until that happens, it is very good to practice these great tips for working with signing companies. So make sure that you sign up with them. I actually have a video that gives you an entire list of signing companies you can sign up with, but make sure that you sign up with some signing agent companies and get some practice in. It's a good way to get practice in, get your eyes familiar with these documents and the different types of loan signings that there are, so that you can understand and know quickly, this is going to be long, this is going to be short, this is going to be tedious, this is going to, you start to get more comfortable with the documents as well when you do get this practice through loan signing companies. So make sure to sign up, follow those great tips, and you will be successful. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the bell so that you understand and know when my videos come out, okay? You need to know when I'm posting them, because I haven't been the best consistent person, but I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, okay? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and being loyal. Have an amazing day.